I imagine everybody from the States who pre-ordered this album should have gotten theirs by now. If not, you're going to receive it soon. As of the recording of this video, because this is definitely going to be probably months later. So that sounds silly. So you definitely would have gotten it by now. As of you watching it, but not as me recording. Anyway, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to open this and I'm going to show you what I got with my great big pre-order bundle. I got like one of the biggest bundles that was available. So I don't even remember everything that's even in here aside from the CD and the vinyl copy of it, both of which are signed. I think there's a shirt. Let's find out. Woo! It's all in the box, in the thing what he sent me. Okay. Ooh. So first we have this CD here. It's in a nice little plastic protector deal, and he decided to make it in like the book format, you know, the book style packaging, which I'm a big fan of. Huge sucker for that. Ooh. All right, give me a second. Wow, that just looks so cool. Check that out. Nice. Hand numbered too. I don't know if you can really see that. Yeah, there we go. Number 27 out of 400. So only 400 of these got printed. Go printer. Cool. So there was this photo shoot that Eric Clayton did specifically for this. It's cool. And it's got all the lyrics. I'm not going to go through every single page, but this is very, very, very great packaging. Very great packaging. It's very impressive looking. The quality here is just plain stellar. The quality of the recording is also stellar. I've been listening to it a lot since I've gotten it, since I got it near release. Since I got it around the time it came out with an email, so then I downloaded it and then put that on a CDR, and that's how I listened to it. So this will most likely not go in my car. But yeah, I just wanted to see that. So yeah, that is super, super cool. And let's see what else. This should be the vinyl that's in here. Alright, so this is all that was in that box, so maybe I didn't order as much as I thought I did. Or maybe I think I went to and then decided against it, which is basically what I did with other pre-orders. Like, oh no, I'm going to change my mind, even though I'm about to hit checkout, I'm going to change my mind, and then forgot I changed my mind. But there we go, there's the vinyl. And give me a second, we'll take it out, and it's signed. It came in its own outer sleeve too. That's nice. Alright, give me a second here. Very nice. Oh, if I remember correctly, these are just black records. Yeah, just plain black records. I'm not gonna bother taking them out to show you a plain black record. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Like I said before, plain black is higher quality anyway most of the time. So this is an interesting way to package this jacket. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so these are the inner sleeves. Oh, so it didn't come in the inner sleeves, so you put them in there yourself. So it's got all the lyrics. So these are all the pages that are in the CD booklet, just printed on the outer jackets. Cool, cool. Oh, and then on the inside here, you see all the people who were part of the crowdfunding. I should be in here somewhere. Okay. So, but yeah, So there you have it. Eric Clayton and the 9. So glad to finally have this. We've been waiting for quite a while here in the States to get it, and we've been waiting in general to get it. Certain areas abroad, like I know people in Australia got it like a few weeks ago. Something like that, but anyway. This is great. I can't wait to give this vinyl a spin and sometime soon, and I will tell you how it sounds compared to the CD. Alright, you know what time it is. I mean, there's a vinyl record package here. I mean, get with it. Now, I tried to make that smooth, but I almost got it open. Well, poo. Alright, give me a second. We are back. Yep, this is what I thought it was gonna be. Yes. So, what's are these? Oh, look at that. A sticker from Steadfast Records. It will look dashing on my hi-fi rack. I'll show you a bit of that in a bit. As soon as I figure out which part of England I'm pretending to be from. And I guess this is an advertisement. Focus at Eternity's Gate. Oh man. Yep, this is Restless Habs. What's a Habs? Taking the fast down. I don't know what a Hab is, but apparently Restless Habs is a name of a band. I don't know. Advertisements in snazzy cardstock with glossy finish. It's actually kind of nice. Okay. Well, that's all cool. This is all this stuff what Steadfast Records releases and whatever. So that's all good and cinnamon. And anyway, I didn't click on this to see that. You clicked on us. Click there to see what records I got, and we're gonna show you. Yeah. Okay, so this right here is Preface. So this is like all the really old stuff. So this is like the early recordings from 1995 to 1996. So this was before, yeah, this is obviously before Solid State, and all of that. So I really like, as I mentioned before, I like the, I like seeing early stuff from bands. And those had a very consistent sound and a very consistent quality to them. So this is really cool to have. And it's 14 tracks long, so that is super, super cool. Can't wait to give that a proper spin when I'm in the mood for some very atmospheric, I don't know if you'd call it melodic death. It feels like it, but it's got a lot of hardcore influence on it, so I guess you'd still just call it metalcore, but I don't know. Let me know and get real mad at me because I can't figure out exactly which specific off-brand of metal this is. And this is, I'm trying to remember what this boy is. This one is All Else Failed, and I'm trying to remember when this album came out because this is a reissue, I do believe. 1996. I believe this was actually their first album, so I think this is their first album reissued. If I remember correctly, I will put that somewhere. Anyway, let's take a look at each of these records proper now, huh? Let's do that. Ready? Come on, screen transition. Let's go, get with it. Thank you, screen transition. So what do we have here? We've got the vinyl record outside of the cellophane. And the obligatory little piece of paper that has information on it. And I love the minimalism here. Then again, you really don't need a lot. This explains some stuff. Hi, see the shadow of my hand holding my phone? Anyway, so that is that. I believe these are both just plain black records. I don't remember. We're going to find out because we're all about the hard-hitting truths on this show. Well, that's pretty cool. I like how I love when they have specialized inner jackets like this. That's cool. I like that. I believe this is just a plain black record. Oh no, it's not. It's not just a plain black record, but it is on 180 gram. Look at that, transparent blue. Yeah, that's pretty dope. And now we've got All Else Failed. Very cool. I love gatefolds. Very heavy. It's a 2-discer, so let's go ahead, take a look at them. This is also on 180 gram, so it's very substantial and thick. So, but yeah, I'll just show you that real quick because it is just a plain black record, so there's no reason to pull that all the way out and show you each of them. There's no real point. Nothing wrong with that, but there's no reason. So here we have, what was also included here is a little booklet with photos in it. It's also got all lyrics, which is really cool because generally with vinyl you don't really have an inclusion of lyrics. Some releases will have it, most of the time they won't. But this is really cool. So it's almost like what you would have gotten with a CD at the time. This is very commemorative to the early years of Zao. So yeah, there's that. That is what I pre-ordered from Zao. So have you a good one or something? Maybe I'll be less tired in the next one. We'll find out. So I've got a little bit of a different kind of unboxing today. So it is actually election day as I'm filming this. And apparently my drummer for my band Hubert's Quill had sent me some early Christmas presents from Guitar Center. I was definitely not at all expecting that. So guess what? We're gonna go ahead and open these two things he sent me. One of them's gonna be pretty obvious because it's printed on the box. I've got no idea what's in the other one. So let's check it out. Look at that. You got this little decent quality protective thing to protect the outside. There's a little twist tie. Take this thing off there. Now I can feel this with my hands. This is not. I am humbled and angered. Why? This is like my genuine reaction. Like, I did not know he sent me anything. Let alone this. Wow. Check that out. I'll swap that over for you. Yeah, I look like, dressed like a bum right now because that's all I'm doing is cleaning. I actually just now finished up cleaning. I will hold on to this because you never know when you can use a little protective kind of thing. It's decent quality, so it's like not something that, it's not, you know, some flimsy little made of foam thing. Like, this is actually something you want to use. There's something else in here. Oh, there's a sticker. There's a sticker in there. Oh no, it's not a sticker. This is what would have been, that's the tag, what would have been on the, actual package in the store. So there you go. This way, you can see it right side up. It's got the Roadrunner. Got the Roadrunner logo there on the bottom. It's all cool. Oh, look at this on the inside. This has features. Check it out, it's got features. Oh, I'll put this over there to keep the neck from bouncing around. Nice. Keys, in case I ever buy a $1,000 guitar that I absolutely need these for. That's dope. But yeah, there we go. Holy crap. Wow. So there you have it. So yeah, this is the guitar I use for Hubert's Quill. Nothing too fancy. It's just an LTD with EMG pickups. And it does have a whammy bar. Obviously, it's not connected to it right now. And Johnson actually got me this strap one year as well, specifically to go with this guitar because it's red. So, yeah. Well, my last guitar was red too, which I still have that other one, but which is an SG, which is an Epiphone SG. So I got an Epiphone SG, and I got this one, and I got them both tuned to E standard. Those are the ones that I've used for all the times I've jammed with them. So anyway, yeah, that is cool. That is really cool. Thank you. Okay, so now here's this one. See, the other one I already knew because you can tell with the you can tell what it said on the box. This one, no idea. Probably picks or something. All of which, I mean, if it's from Guitar Center, it's gonna be useful. Hey. Try unboxing something from behind a tripod. Here's a packing slip, and you're not gonna see it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. I could always use more straps because, you know, I've got so many guitars, but wow. Look at that. That padding. That is just wow. Now I've got to decide, well, which guitar I'm going to put it on. Actually, because I like the light red. I like the light red strap that's on the other one. So this should actually go on my bass. I think what I'll do is I'm going to put this on my BC Rich bass because it's literally the heaviest instrument I own. So let me go grab that. All right. So what I decided was I was going to put this new strap here. I was going to put it on my acoustic bass since it's so big. Because you know this padding. I wanted to put it on my bass because they're just heavier. So I decided to put it on this acoustic bass. It's funny, this one actually once belongs to the guitarist for A Haunting on Mars, which is also Axum. You know him from the show. At least you should. Watch When Games happens. Anyway, so yeah. So yeah, it's dope. So thank you, Eric Johnson. Oh, also listen to Hubert's Quill. It's everywhere. There was once a man who was a very avid supporter of my show and of my music. He set me up with some masks. They are very comfortable and they work very well, and I like them for work, which is what they are for. And also I use them whenever I go anywhere else because that is what we need to do at these times, is to do that. So don't be a pussy and put a mask on. Yeah. However, he also set me up with what is in this box. And what is in this box is going to be very helpful to me for a number of things in regards to things I've been working on, but primarily The concept was things to help me with my music, because the desktop that I've been using is a salvaged server from the trash, and the main hard drive in it is about to die. In explaining this to this one individual, he suggested that he build me a computer and that I can pay him back at my leisure. And who's going to say no to that? So, he has shown me pictures of what he's put in this thing, and he has shown me what this looks like all together. So I am really excited to look at this in person, and you will get to join me on that adventure. So, let's go ahead and open this boy up. Alright, you ready? I'm ready. It would kind of help if I cut where the box kind of, where the lips of the box kind of do their thing. Now see, that's a lot better. That was a lot cleaner, but it's not smart to pull the knife toward you. Safety lesson. But if I did that, I probably would open it a little more. I guess the lesson is, don't be safe. And of course it shifted when I did that. But I want to keep it even for the video. Come on then. Alright, that's about decent space. Alright. Okay, not that it matters because I'm about to throw the box away anyhow. Anyway, so here we go. Alright, so we've got lots of padding, which is really important because this is not, you know, a high-end gaming machine or whatever, but it's still got some decent hardware in it. So that is very important. Also, what is important, there was the Wi-Fi card, and this is the antenna for the Wi-Fi card that I have to screw into the back, which is important. And also important, things to protect the thing in shipping. More things to protect the thing in shipping. So I'm just kind of stalling. I'm just so excited. Actually, you know what? You guys don't get to see this part. You get to see it properly. And there it is. And let's get a better look at it, shall we? Back a bit then. Very nice. But that's not all you want to see, right? You want to get up behind it, don't you? So there you go. You get to take a look at my I/O, which this motherboard has some really nice I/O to it. It's a very nice motherboard. 4 USB 4.0 ports. This graphics card's nothing to write home about. In fact, it's probably no different than the one I've actually got in my server right now. But its only purpose is to display 2 screens, because when you're using a DAW, they really want you to take advantage of like really large screens, or at the very least 2 screens. So there's that. So, yep. And these are screwed in, so it doesn't really clip. But I do want to show you the inside of this. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to get my handy dandy screwdriver. We're going to open up this panel. I'm going to show you the inside of it. Yeah. Okay, that's enough of that. So I'm going to take this screw out. Set it off aside. No fine business. And the dude who set this up for me is probably like, please don't try to do a British accent ever again. So there you go, you get to see a little bit of the inside of that boy. But there you have it. The thing what I will be recording my new album with. Yes. There is currently a new Eerie Clark Chronicles album in the works. So, yes, and this boy right here is gonna be how it gets made. That's how it works, mate. I can't even get my accent straight. But yeah. I'm too tired to be doing this right now. Watch my other videos. So here we are, back in my car. And after looking in the mailbox, I have something in here. Let's find out what it is. Alright, let's take a look here. This is Idiot Savant by Karen Stever. This was her second full-length album, which, silly enough, I never got all the way around to ordering until recently. Well, that's really nice. Like, there's kind of like this matte, I don't know if you use the word finish to it, but yeah, the material, the cover material here is actually really neat. But yeah, I was like waiting like a really long time for it to come out with a second album because I was like a huge fan of Playground Isolator. And I heard about, and I followed all of her posts regarding the inception and the creation of Idiot Savant, and I never got around to ordering it until recently. But yeah, she is a very talented singer-songwriter and multi-instrumentalist. And yeah, and she signs her stuff if you ask her to. So yeah, that's all really cool. Can't wait to actually listen to this all the way through, because I've kind of neglected to do so. It's like, yeah, all these Halloween glitter. It's very cute. He's like kind of skulls and skeletons and Halloween type things is kind of her jam, which is obviously, it's like, why wouldn't I be a fan of that? Not only is she a singer and songwriter, but she is also an author. This is her book. Oh, she's kind of halfway sealed this. Oh, there's the, oh, there it is. Oh, let's see here. Oh, she put the little glitter in there too. That's actually really cute. But yeah, so this is her book, King Juggernaut, New York City. So this is something that a lot of her fans have been just raving about. I haven't taken the time to delve too much into this yet, but now I'm going to, because now I got the book. It's a pretty good sized book. Pretty thick. But yeah, I love supporting independent art. I'm not someone who reads very often, so I mean, the subject matter or the author themselves have to really grab my attention, and well, obviously Karen Stever does, so this is definitely going to be something I'm going to take the time to actually read. And this is her second book, the sequel, King Juggernaut Berlin, which I have not really heard. I don't actually know anything about this one. I know a little bit more about the first one. This one I remember it being talked about, but I don't remember anything about it necessarily. So I'm going to be going to this one entirely blind, so that'll be exciting. So there's many, many hours of reading material, especially for me who doesn't read too often, so it takes me longer to read than it would, most people who love books. So, but yeah, that's exciting. She's never been too shy from talking about things that are going on in her life, and in this situation, she's been very public about it because she's also been kind of reaching out to people, see who can help. This is what motivated me to finally order this stuff, because I've been wanting to anyway, and I planned to anyway, but this just happened to be the perfect time to do that. So when you need to support an artist, support your art, support your independent artists. I'm all about that, especially in a situation where you're getting evicted in the middle of a pandemic, especially for a rather petty reason. I'm not going to get into that, and I'm not going to say anything about her situation, her landlady, anything like that. If you want to hear any updates on that story, go ahead and follow her on Facebook, but you should do that anyway because she's just a really cool person, and when she's not talking about the projects that she's working on, she's sharing, really wholesome memes and statements of wisdom and pictures and videos of her wonderful dog, Bat. So you should definitely subscribe to her social media feeds regardless. But especially if you want to know what's going on with her and in this situation, definitely subscribe to her social media pages. There's actually a crowdfunding campaign that was started by another fan of hers, link down below in the description. Also, link down below in the description if you want to pick these up and support her. Anything helps. So, yeah. Karen Staver.